Okay, right, I am back at the big build again. Got some additions to chuck in today, as well as trying to get some more wiring done if I can. Got lights downstairs to finish off and things like that. Yeah, so let's get started, I guess. A little bit lacking in motivation this week. It's been a bit of a tiring week, long old days. But yeah, let's go and do it. Let's get some more cables in and probably get this almost finished off. I'd imagine we'll be almost there. I'm back this weekend, I reckon, just to get it wrapped up, and then it won't be long. We'll be in for a second fix, which will be amazing. Okay, so what we're going to do, because I talked last time about trying to hide the driver for this LED tape. Got the cables down to the TV point. What we're going to put in is one of these big TV boxes, sunk in the wall. Socket will be inside, data points will be inside, and coax, and then the LED driver can fit in there as well. We're also going to cut in another one gang here, get a bit of waste pipe in because this is all studded off. A bit of 32mm waste pipe up into this box as well, so they can get HDMI leads and things down nicely. So let's get that one cut in. Okay, so that is as much as we're going to get done for today. I've got some tracks still to fit in. So this is the landings. We've got perimeter going all the way around landing. That's what we've agreed on between myself and the client now. They're happy with, but what we're also going to have, they've got tread lighting anyway, coming up what will be a floating stairs. But then around what will be this edge here, because all this timber's going, so it's just going to be one open space. There's going to be like an angled LED profile that throws light upwards as well. That will just help light this space really, so it should be very good. But yeah, done a little bit of capping as well because cables kept tripping over them, so got that all finished off. But that goes all the way down, loops right down the end there, and should look really smart when it's all done. Master bathroom's all finished in here. So that is all cut in and all got all of the track on. I've got some foam which I'm gonna chuck in as well so they don't fill it up. But yeah, really pleased with, they've asked now if we can put lights in what will be there, and there, which are 3 alcoves. So there's going to be lights in those, and there's also some sort of unit going over here behind the toilet with shelves in it, so we need some sort of lighting in that as well, but I'm just waiting for a drawing as to what that's going to be. But yeah, so that's it, as much as the LED lights we're going to get in tonight, because we are starting to lose daylight. It might look quite bright in the camera there, but it is getting quite dark. Okay, so lounge TV setup is done. I've got to make a slight change here. Not overly happy that I've had to cap down beside, but I didn't really have a lot of choice because of how it's been set out. So there is actually a cable there that comes down here. However, it is in the zone because of the socket there. So, but yeah, so lounge is done. I need to change that for a double box because there's actually more points than what is there. That's not, Nick boxed that out, but that's not his fault. I didn't tell him. Stupid me. Yeah, pipe from TV to bottom. Nice little 45 kick in the wall. Nice. Done a bit of capping. some of these switches and stuff. Big box in that breakfast room, as well as a pipe going down to the bottom where the, what do you call it, brush plate will go for the cables down to the bottom. Let's go upstairs a minute. Oh, I'm on a ladder and I didn't fall off and break my back. It's unreal. Done a bit more capping here, top of the stairs, need to get them cut off, tucked into the box. So, master bedroom, TV point again, chased in for a pipe. Unfortunately, the builder wasn't aware that we were going to put these pipes in, so that was another one done. Another one done there behind the set of steps. Unfortunately, he boarded one room in here before we could do it, but I've cut the boxes in, come out really nicely, and then come in rear entry in through the boxes, cut the boxes out. I've got the pipe coming in through the back of the boxes and chased it down this side of the wall. That'll get dot and dabbed over. It's only for the HDMI leads and stuff, but it meant that they've got service in the room to do it. We could have taken that board off, but it's dot and dab. It just would have been a nightmare, so we didn't want to do that. But yeah, this room's all coming on, dot and dabbed all the way around. I've already cut my downlights out. I know plasterers hate it when electricians cut the downlights out first, because every time they come along with their trowel and they scoop over here like that, a big old lump of plaster will fall out of that hole and land on their face. And I'm not going to say that that's not the reason, that is the reason I do it, but it is certainly a bonus. But no, I like to drill them before it gets skimmed, because I hate cock-ups, because there we go. There was a cock-up. And that is now avoided filling and making good. So yeah, I've got to finish off the LED profile, which is what I'm going to be coming back on Friday to do. So it is Wednesday right now. I'm not here tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day, really. A lot of chasing out, and then just like I say, lots of capping. So I've capped up loads of these bits on the landing. I've capped up all of the last bits on that wall in here, so the TV's set up and that socket over there. So this is already boarded in here as well. So this room is set up as an office / bedroom. So it can be used with a big enough for a queen or a king. I can't remember what we've gone for. Bed in here, but it's also Cat 6, sorry, 2 Cat 6 points in here. So they can use this as an office if needs be. The high level points here is what you got: a twin socket. That is a standalone USB module. And then same again, that side, you've got a twin socket, standalone USB, and a 2-gang light switch, one that turns on the pendant and one that turns on the downlights. So you've got 2 switching options in every bedroom. So it will be very nice. But for today, that is it. I will see you back here when it is Friday. Okay, so I'm trying to get the rest of the lights wired downstairs now, because there's a lot going on. So client's original lighting plan was very basic, particularly for the lounge area, which is massive. I mean, it is over 10 meters long and about 5 meters wide. But I'll flip you around and show you what we're going to do. They want one main switch here, which is actually, so that's the front door. Come in, there's going to be a few spotlights here. This is going to be a big bank of switches, which does all the stair lighting and landing lighting. It also does the dining room lighting and everything in the lounge, because there's no other exit from the lounge apart from here. So the builder has now boarded up and around this steel, so I can get this LED goalpost, as we're calling it, cut in and wired. Well, in fact, I've started pulling the cables in here. So we've got a twin core 1mm flex, or 0.75 might be actually, because it's only going about 7 meters. And they're going to go and sit up above what will be a downlight here, so the driver can go up there. Now, this half of the lounge where the television is, they want to have a pendant up here somewhere. And then what we're going to do, in this end, we've got the same. We've got a pendant here, and we're going to put 4 downlights equispaced around that, just so they've got additional lighting, because I don't think the pendant will be bright enough. Same again at this end. Now, because they've got the television here, what we're going to do, we're just going to have a single line of downlights across the back here, which will be sat across the back of the sofa, and we'll have 3 spotlights there, just lighting on the back of the sofa. So that's a separate switching option again. So you have a pendant there, 3 downlights there. They will have an LED taping around the back of the television. You'll have a pendant at that end, as well as 4 spotlights around that, just to give you decent light there. You've got the goalpost lighting, and it might not be happening straight away, but this centrally here between these 2 windows, there's going to be a wood burner. So we're going to put 2 recessed spotlights in the ceiling there, switch separately again, so they can just accent the wood burner if they want to. And that was also going to give us a bit of extra light in this middle area where there's not going to be a whole lot of lighting. Dining area, we're going to have a big pendant again, as well as 4 spotlights around that. Again, it's just so they've got additional lighting, because, again, it concerns me that it would be bright enough. So yes, there's a lot of lighting and a lot of switching options. This is going to be a fairly large switch here, especially as, particularly in the lounge and dining area, all of those switches are going to be dimmers. So, you know, just so you can create a mood, really. It's nice to be able to do that, I think, you know, have a bit of ambiance, if that's the right word. I think it is, I don't know. I'm too stupid to know or care. But hey, so yes, so obviously I've cut in that television over there. I've already shown you that. So we've got a pipe that goes from there to there, blah, blah, blah. Done the same on all the bedrooms upstairs now. Which I actually think I've already told you about, which I have, yeah, I have definitely told you about that. So yeah, the lights are wired in this toilet and in the boot room. So they're all good to go. That is ready to board, actually. Light switches and fan isolators are all in as well. I've got to put some ducting in, actually. That's something else I'll get on with today. Get that in. Need to get these switches chased in. I need to pick up a box for that one to be able to get that sunk in. But there's going to be a freaking lot of cables going down there. Because there's going to be 1, 2, probably 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 switching options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of which are definitely dimmers. So yeah, it's probably going to be a 12 gang switch there, just because of the number of modules that we need. But hey ho, it's all good fun, isn't it? It's going to look, the idea is, you know, I've sort of explained to the client that, you know, the size of the house and what the value of the house will be. You can't do things half-assed. You've got to, you know, now's the time to do it. So we want to do it properly and make sure it's going to be well lit. Because realistically, if you've got 3 downlights here across the back of the sofa and you never use them, that's up to them. However, I think they will, because I just don't feel it'll be bright enough. And also, when you're watching a movie, it'll be nice. You can turn off the pendant, which is going to reflect on the lights on the screen badly. Just have those 3 downlights there, and it will give you a nice background light in the room. Or likewise, completely have it off and just have the LED tape on behind the television. So, you know, they've got plenty of different options, which is what I like. I like to have that, you know. Don't get me wrong, of course you can overcomplicate things. You definitely can. However, I don't want to get moaned at when they say it's dark in here. Kitchen, right, client's been in here, look, and he's actually started painting, which is freaking exciting, because you know what that means? That means I can start second fixing soon, which I can't wait. So yeah, I've got a little bit to finish off in the utility here as well. So utility room is boxed. I just got to cap it all down. Consumer unit is going to go on that section of wall there. So we've actually got a 3-phase supply, a 3-phase distribution board going in here, which is going to be good. This is where the hot water cylinder is going to go as well. So this is going to be just like essentially a little plant room boxed off across here. The only thing that's not here is my data cabinet, and that's up in the loft, just because the cable lengths were going to be quite long, and that was the most central location for us. So that's going to be up in the loft, so at least it'll be kept cool as well, which would be good. And then, yeah. But yes, right, so I'm going to crack on, get more of these lights finished off, get these all capped down, get the LED tape cut into the goalposts here. So that's done, and then we really actually are motoring on, which will be awesome. Get a lot of this finished off, hopefully. So we've had a few additions again on, I think I said before as well about this lighting in and around this stairwell. So this timbers are all going up to where you can see that timber poking down there, that's staying. But this timber, so we're all the way around that profile, then we'll have an uplighter of LED tape just to help throw a bit more light up in the core of the roof, which is something they were after. So yeah, no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a fantastic place, and I can't wait to show you guys around when it's all finished and all the, you know, the lighting and everything. It's gonna be very nice. Back again. So, I've had a busy morning. It's like, well, I say morning and afternoon. It's like 2 o'clock now. Finished off all the LED tape profiles. They're all foamed as well. I hadn't actually wired for a smoke alarm on the landing, so I've got my smoke alarm cable onto the landing now, which actually comes from the bedrooms. So all the bedrooms have got their own individual smoke alarms. We've done that simply because this place is massive. And we want to make sure that they've got really decent coverage on that, because, you know, if they had a fire at some point in the future, for whatever reason, I wouldn't want anything to come back and bite me in the ass. So I want to make sure they're well covered. Yes, so what else have I done? What have I done? Let's go downstairs. I'll show you what I've done downstairs, because that's predominantly what I've been doing. We've got a massive light switch position going in here. So that is going to be a 12 gang switch, which feeds hallway lights, stair tread lights, along with pendant. There'll be also a reveal light around here, which I've said, and also the actual tape that goes around the ceiling on the landing. You've also then got a pendant in the dining area here. You've also got 4 spotlights in the dining area. This half of the lounge, you've got 4 spotlights and a pendant, 2 spotlights over the wood burner, and then 3 spotlights down the back of the sofa and a pendant there. So lots going on at that switch, so it's going to be pretty busy. I don't know about you guys, I absolutely hate doing a switch when it's got that many cables at it. So I just find it to be an absolute pain in the backside. So what I've done to try and limit the amount of cables I have there, where I've got a feed that comes up to the centre of this room, I've used a 3-core earth, so it's come into the pendant as a 3-core earth, and then I've got a twin that comes out onto these spotlights above the fire. So I've got 2 switch lives in there, 1 neutral and 1 earth, and then that is going to reduce the amount of neutrals I have at this switch, because it can get really problematic when you've got so many earths and so many neutrals, and you've just got trying to fit like 4 Wagos in the back. And it can be a right pig of a job, so I've done that. I've finished off this LED tape profile as well now. So all the way around here, around this door frame, it's cut in. I've managed to do some drilling here, so we've drilled down at an angle there. So that's just got a little bit of twin core 0.75mm flex. It does come out of a zone, but it's only for the 12 volt stuff. It's low level anyway. Skirting height is there. But yeah, so I'm not overly worried about that. I don't think it's going to cause a problem. That does move freely. which is good. So there's going to be a 1 gang box here, which will just have a blank plate on it next to that twin socket. So we've got access to the connections for that LED tape, and it is the exact same on this side. So there's 2 lots of LED tape that will meet in the middle. What else am I going to do today? So I need to actually finish off the lights in here, get them. So we've put the cable bosses in, which I would say are probably a bit of a Marmite product. You either love them or you hate them. I'm a little bit on the fence. I think they need to be a little bit stronger because I just feel that they're not quite enough. You look here, I mean, admittedly, this is a bad example because there's quite a few cables coming through it. But we're going to have, above this downlight, we're also going to have the driver for that LED tape there. So we've got 5 cables coming through there, a loop of the downlight, and then a feed and 2 legs going out for the LED tape. And you can just see they end up drooping down a lot. And same again here, there's a downlight, look, it does distort it a lot. So yeah, I don't know what they can do about that to make it stronger. Is it worth looking into? Probably not, I don't know. At least, you know, at the end of the day, it's still going to keep my cables in or around the zone where I want them to be, which is the idea of the cable boss at the end of the day. Yeah, so I need to do, so I'm back here again tomorrow. So it's Saturday today. I know what a boring bugger I am working on a weekend. However, I need to catch up down here because I've been working all over the place lately. And obviously I lost a day going up to London the other day to do that quote. So I've got a light switch to cut in there. I've got a switch fuse spur drop to do there for the manifold. I also need to get a cable from there back to the main plant room to link it just for the control wiring, because there will be a pump and a zone valve here. So we need to have the 2 3/4 from here just to be on the safe side. I've got another cable boss to fit up there, and then yeah, I need to get a fan in for this toilet next door. Look at that, the plumber's screwed me big time. So this is a downstairs loo, and I need to get a fan in here. But look at where the pipes are. Our cables were already in. I offset my cables to the left-hand side so that I had a central run clear. So 1 for my downlights and 2 that I could get my fan duct in. And then the plumbers come in, fit his pipes there. And there's about 50 to 60 millimeters under that lowest pipe. So somehow I need to get a fan in this room because his pipes go the full length of the room. Ugh, nightmare. So unfortunately in here, what it probably means is the fan will have to be offset and I'll have to pick it up in like one of those little voids, one of the pockets there, just so that it doesn't look, well, just so I can actually fit it, but it will look terrible because it won't be central, which will frustrate me immensely and I'm going to lose loads of sleep about it. But yeah, so look at this, I'm working in such a mess of it. Lovely range of different tools. We've got the Hilti, we've got the Milwaukee out, spit, even the big Bosch is out on this one. That tool's going out actually soon. I'm going to get rid of that one because I've got the big Milwaukee one. Milwaukee cable stapler. It's been used a lot down here. You know what, this tool is actually so good. So good, I bought 2 more. So the lads who work for me can use them as well. Because I think they are a massive time saver. And they're like 200 quid. It's not going to break the bank, but I genuinely think it will save you a lot of time, and especially on a place this size, you'll save 200 quid in labour, bloody clipping stuff. So yeah, anyway, I think that is going to be the end of this video for today, lads and ladies. Well, not that there are any ladies that watch these videos from my statistics anyway, apparently. You're all gentlemen, but there you go. Well, I don't know about gentlemen, but what can I say? So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. It really, really helps the channel. It's helping, you know, growing the channel is something I really want to try and do. And just see where it takes me, I guess. See what happens. It's been an interesting journey so far, and it's cost me nothing but my time. So what can I say? So yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you in a few days.